Yo, what's going on, guys? EK9 here, bringing you guys another video. So as you guys can see, we do have the New York Rangers roster on the screen right now, and that's what this video is going to be about. So if you guys didn't know, the New York Rangers will have the #1 overall selection in the 2020 NHL entry draft. They did win the sweepstakes for Alexis Lafreniere, and I imagine that's who they're going to pick with the #1 pick. But anyways, how it worked, in case you guys didn't know, is this year, based on the original draft lottery, Detroit didn't win the sweepstakes, and it was going to one of the 8 qualifying teams that lost in the first round. So I know a lot of people were pretty upset about it. I'm not too upset that the Rangers ended up winning. I was a little upset about the fact that they did have the draft lottery that way, that it did go to a team in case one of them did throw the playoffs for that 1 in 8 chance. I know they probably don't, but just in case, it kind of seemed a little unfair to do it that way. But anyways, the Rangers with the #1 pick. And here's a look at their team right now. The Rangers currently have Chris Kreider, Mika Zibanejad, Pavel Buchnevich, Jesper Fast, Ryan Strome, Artemi Panarin. They have Philip DiGiuseppe, I don't know how to say his name, Philip Scheitel, Capo Kaku, who they had with the #2 overall pick last year. So Capo Kaku's pretty good player. They could have got him or Jack Hughes. So getting Capo Caco is going to make their team a little bit stronger. They also have some young guns in Julien Gauthier, the former Carolina Hurricanes first-round draft pick. They got Brendan Lemieux, who they got in the trade for Kevin Hayes, as well as they got Brett Howden. So they've got a really good young team with some veterans in Kreider, Zibanejad, as well as Panarin. So they've got some older guys there, as well as some young guns. So they've got a really good up-and-coming team that looks to be pretty strong. Defensively, they got Brendan Smith with Jacob Trouba, Tony DeAngelo with Mark Stahl, and Ryan Lindgren with Adam Fox. So they've got a very good young team. The Rangers still in that rebuild mode, and in their goaltenders, they have the king. They got Henrik Lundqvist, who's getting up there, but their backup goalie, Igor Shesterkin, this guy is going to be a solid goalie in the NHL, and I think the Rangers are on their way to a strong rebuild, and I see this team, they did make the playoffs technically this year, but I see this team being a threat in the future. I think they get 2 more years, and I think this team's back in contender mode. They look really good, really exciting team to watch this year, and adding Lafreniere is going to be very, very exciting to see. Now they have the #2 overall pick and the #1, one from last year, one from this year. That's going to add some serious depth to this team, get them some young guns. And I was talking to a couple of you last night on stream about the Rangers getting that #1 overall pick and what my thoughts were. And like I said, I wasn't impressed with the way that they handled it, and I think it should have went to a non-playoff team. But I was pretty excited at the fact that it was the Rangers. I would have been very disappointed if it would have been the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Edmonton Oilers, one of those teams that don't really need. I was either looking forward, I wanted to see either Minnesota get him or Florida would have been another team that would have been pretty exciting. But the fact that he went to a team like the Rangers, a team that's not really strong at the moment, they have some core pieces, but they're still lacking a lot of the depth needed to really make a run. I think that with their young talent and the fact that they have, a decent core, with the right coaching and development program, I think this Rangers team is going to be very good. I think it's going to be one of the best teams they've assembled in a while. Remember those 2014, 2015 Rangers that were very strong, lost in the Cup final to LA, and then made the conference final again before losing to Tampa the next year. I think this team, they're going to look very good. They got a lot of talent here, and they just keep making the right moves. So getting that pick's huge. What are your guys' thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on the first overall pick, the way they did it this year? Like I said, I wasn't too thrilled about it, but I'm happy that it went to with the lesser of the evils and didn't go to one of those teams like Edmonton or Toronto or Pittsburgh, who I guess you could say they could use it, but it's not as needed as a team like the Rangers. Or if it would have, like I said, Minnesota or Florida could have really used him. The Rangers definitely will be able to use him. He's going to be a big addition to them. So let me know your guys' thoughts, because I was talking to a few of you yesterday about it. but I just wanted to give my opinion on it. And anyways, guys, we will have another video coming out today on the 5 winners and the 5 losers of the 2020 season. So stay tuned for that. And we will be live streaming pretty soon as well, probably around 1 o'clock Eastern. We're going to be playing the rest of our Hut Champs games. I'm not sure if I'm probably going to do it on Twitch. I will leave my Twitch handle, guys. We only have 6 followers on Twitch, so I want to definitely get that up, build our community there. So please, guys, subscribe to the Twitch channel. I will leave the link in the description. That way we can build that community, get it going there too, guys. But anyways, you guys have been the best. We gained another subscriber last night, so we're up to 341. Let's get to 350, guys. Let's get it there. All right, guys. See you guys soon.